cold.
Asher, I'm cold.
I can't do this.
I'm cold from that trailer. It's freezing.
and
I'm cold and
sad.
tired, and I'm lost.
And I hate all bears.
I hate all bears.
Actually, I have no idea how that scene with bear could have been cool. It could have just been like, hey,
Wait, you think the bear was friendly?
just looking for a Coke? That's what I know about polar bears.
Welcome back to another fantastic trailing off. I am Chad,
I'm Asher.
and we're discussing today the trailer for Artic, starring Mads Mikkelson, a very sick person, a polar bear, and just nothingness for miles.
Snow and ice.
Oh, God,
Lots
it's
of
crazy.
Lots of it. It opens, you just see Mads Mikkelson just beating ice up. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Well, he's
clearing
having
at
to
ice.
dig
Yeah, he's digging it.
in the ice, which is hard enough as is. Like, if I had to dig something in the ice, I'm like, this is too hard, and I would go back inside. He is digging out an SOS message in the snow, and that's the first thing you see in the trailer.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, damn.
But you don't see the SOS. You just see him digging snow, and you're like,
yeah, for like a
why
second.
is he doing this? 'Cause I didn't know it was a survival movie at first. Well,
No,
it
it-
is. But
It's called Arctic. I don't know what else it could be about.
but I don't.
It was either this or a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, movies are so crazy these
Yeah.
days. It could be anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what it is. But once you saw the SOS, it's like, okay, it's called Arctic SOS.
He's stuck there.
Let's see what's going
And then
on.
he goes back to a plane. There's a person that's sick. He's like, don't worry, we're going to figure this out. If they come today, if they don't come today, they come tomorrow. He tries like sending messages and
There's a lot of shots of them not figuring it out.
yeah, a lot of shots of Mads Mikkelsen kind of just looking off in the distance, hoping for some change.
He circles something on the map.
Yeah, like it's a square. I guess it's supposed to be like shelter, but I'm just like he's just circling squares on maps.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the new goal. That's all you need to know.
Pretty much. And then so he decides to bolt.
Yep. He pulls a bird box.
And then just kind of, but he can see. But there's a storm, so he kind of can't see.
Yeah.
It's like the weather's like, you don't need a blindfold, buddy. We'll cover everything for you so you can't see.
Yeah. Exactly. And he's dragging the sick person behind him.
Sick person behind him. And then it's just a series of unfortunate events for Mads.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too much into it, but let's just say a polar bear and weather and a helicopter that just can't commit.
Yeah.
Like and
Yeah.
falling through the ice. It's like the last shot is him falling through the ice.
Yeah, well, it's the last shot was very confusing because you think the girl is dead. The girl is dead because she looks dead in the last shot, and he kind of steps back like he's really sad. And just as you're like, are they going to tell you she dies in the trailer?
Falls in the
falls in the ice. You're like, oh no, what are we doing? The movie can't even happen. That's why it's like Arctic coming in February.
The coldest month. It's awful. Like I don't like. Listen, I want to see this movie. It sounds interesting.
Sounds uncomfortable.
It does sound uncomfortable. They should have released it like first week of April.
Yeah.
When it's just like we just got over all this crappy weather that everyone has in the winter. I'm a little bit in a good mood. I've gone out, spent time with friends.
It's a beautiful
Let's
day
go watch
outside.
some art that's sad.
Yeah.
But don't put out a movie about being in the cold during the coldest month of the year.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes for him.
Then again, we're from Florida, so it could
It'd be fine
It might be
here.
fine that day. We don't know.
Great.
Yeah,
Seems
fine.
exotic.
Yeah.
Ice.
So go see Arctic in February, not just the movie. Just go to the Arctic in
Just
February.
go to the Arctic, see what's up. Go die in all the ways he's probably going to. That's what I saw. All the ways you could die in the Arctic.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny if there was like an Arctic tour, and it was all the ways you could have almost died in the movie Arctic, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
go to the Arctic to do it.
Oh yeah.
It's a dumb idea. No one's ever gonna pay for it.
I don't know. There's a lot of dumb ideas out there.
Dumb like a fox.
Dumb.
Just kind of come up. We charge people 25 a head. We con some like guy with a plane.
Old, yeah, some old guy.
And then we'll have our own little tour of almost
Our own little racket.
yeah.
We'll call it Peaches and Cream Arctic Tours.
Why peaches and cream?
Peaches.
Wait, am I cream?
Oh yeah.
Why am I cream?
I don't know. It just makes sense.
Okay, well,
You can't be Peaches.
why am I not peaches?
I'm the face of this organization.
What organization? And why is it peaches and
Arctic
cream?
Tours.
Did you say peaches and cream because it's two things and you want like a cool nickname situation?
Doesn't this plan hinge on this movie also being good and well received?
Yeah, it does. I hope it is. It's Mads Mikkelson,
'Cause
who
if we
everyone
set up,
everyone's like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah. Because if we set up like the Moonlight Miami tour, like how many people are gonna come we're going to show you the streets where the Oscar-winning film, Moonlight.
This is a hotel where a drug deal happened, the movie Moonlight.
Yep.
This is where this kid felt sad in the movie Moonlight.
Yep. There's a great Cuban sandwich right around the corner.
Yeah.
Go grab it. It's, none of the actors went there, but it's really tasty. Like,
I don't know what the hell we're doing anymore.
I don't know. You should go see Arctic.
Arctic's awesome.
We hope. I'm telling you, I want to see it, but you know, at the end of a long day, when you're like, man, I really just want to relax and watch a movie and just unwind. Is this movie really gonna scratch that itch? I almost feel like here's what needs to happen. I need to hear myself say something that I think is very entitled. And then I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go watch the movie Arctic. I'm going to appreciate life a little bit more.
So you're checking your own privilege on a daily basis.
I'm actually planning to check.
You're planning. Finally, all those years of work are making you feel guilty.
I gotta no.
Paid up in some way.
That's just the mood it should be in. You know, it should be like not like.
You should be so lucky. Mads Mikkelson is out in the Arctic with a dying person and a plane that doesn't work, and he's digging through ice, complaining about the AC being not warm enough.
Yeah, too many streaming services.
Your boss sends you an email, and you feel entitled to respond quickly, but you don't really want to. And you forget, dude, it's an email. Respond whenever you feel like it.
You could be in the Arctic.
You could be you know who's not getting emails? Mads.
Mads ain't get. Actually, you know, when you say it like that, I hate email. I'd love to.
We should go to the Arctic and get away from email.
Yeah.
That's the...
I mean, the trade-off is you're almost dying all the time.
Yeah, but I really just I
don't
want to have the pressure of sending an email when I have to.
They even have auto responses now, and I still don't like it. You know?
Have you ever used an auto response? Is it like I'm gone?
Especially when they don't make sense. Like, you know, sometimes they'll misread the email, and they'll give a response that really doesn't have anything to do with it. I usually click that one just to see what happens, and then I blame the Googles on it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like you're out of town.
No, it's like
and you have an auto response if you're away from your desk until this date.
It'll be like
that's why no one can find Mads. He forgot to set his email.
It'll be like, hey,
so they don't go looking for him. He forgot to set his email to like out of town status, so no one thinks he's on this trip to the Arctic.
Yeah.
Which they don't ever say why he was there in the first place. Here's the deal. I automatically started thinking of The Martian.
Oh yeah, you said
when you realized it was like a survival movie. And then some people are going to compare it to The Martian, which is not fair because a guy's plane going down in the Arctic and having to survive is way more plausible than anything in The Martian at all.
I was on Mars.
It was on Mars, and I figured it out on my own. I mean, I know technically it could sort of happen a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
except I think did you see The Martian?
Many people have been to the Arctic for thousands of years.
Yeah, but did you see that thing?
No,
did you see The Martian? Okay, there's a thing at the end that's like, science is like, technically, yeah, but it's too ridiculous to ever try. Anyway, I think people aren't going to give this movie enough chance because it's kind of like The Martian.
Well,
and this is more believable than The Martian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because this could actually happen to me. And it has happened. Lots of people have gone down in the Arctic. And
yeah.
Ships have been lost. There's lots of great... what's his name? Ernest Shackleton? Like the Endurance? It was like the first... Was that the Antarctic or the Arctic? All right. You guys let me know how dumb I am in the comments down below. How much I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't know about the things we're talking about. I think our listeners are used to that. So what do you guys think of the Arctic? You going to check it out? You going to not check it out? Is it too much like The Martian? Do you think it's enough to stand on its own? Please let us know. Like, subscribe, comments, Googles, iTunes. You know what? Use Bing if you haven't used Bing in a while. They need our help too. But for Trailing Off, presented by Movie Night Autopsy, I am Chad.
I'm Asher.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the Arctic is gonna make you die, son. But Mad Mickelson's coming down the road. Is she dead? Is she dead?
What's up, crew? If you got any idea of what you would like for us to talk about on the Minute or on Movie Night Autopsy podcast, hit us up on the social medias. You can hit us up on Twitter at movie_autopsy. Check us out on Facebook at Movie Night Autopsy. Always feel free to email us, contact@movienightautopsy.com.